We got a philosophy, too. It's called, Kahuna Potato. And it's all about how you better worry.
Because this philosophy of our own means we're never gonna leave you alone.
This is the Orion broadcast with a very important rant on a form of block evasion that doesn't require sock accounts nor setting up any new accounts, instead just response videos on the same channel that was blocked by the target. This rant is also meant to set boundaries to heal and move forward from the years of devastation my post-Super 12 abusers have caused me with the response video making brand of block evasion discussed here. Block evasion, including making response videos against another user for blocking you, is a form of harassment, since if someone like me blocks you out of basic self-care and to prevent further drama, then that means I don't want to talk to you, interact with you, nor let you respond to me. There is a block button for a reason, though it can be abused, like how DeTurfy, now Michelana, blocked me on Twitter in 2020 to avoid taking any responsibility for the pain they caused me, instead of owning and apologizing for their cherished mistakes when I opened up to them. Yet, DeTurfy previously decried my block policy against any further Confused Matthew apologetics and argued for the quote-unquote right to keep bandwagoning against me as long as I kept speaking against Confused Matthew's obsession and behaviors. Luckily, on Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022, Michelana made this refreshing quote tweet that shot down their entire opinion against me without them even realizing it, since my flagging ultimatum they went off on me for in the first place was a direct result of me being bullied solely thanks to block evasion. And yes, my block policy has been what is best for me as a form of self-preservation, and all I wanted was to end and leave behind a drama with a then already retired Lion King hate boy persona, which is why my critics were dead wrong to keep responding to me whenever I posted anything they didn't like. When I fought back against my block evading bully, the YouTube commentary community all rushed to help him bully me even further, instead of doing what they should have done, which was to simply get out of my way and let that Confused Matthew apologetics drama die out at the time when it should have. I will use 3 clips from 3 different fall 2013 Hate Train videos as samples and give my thoughts on them, starting with Chief Block Evader Evil Brosif's so-called parody that saved the then already retired Super 12's bandwagon on me from dying out in 2013.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Boring Person of All Time here, and today I'm going to do a commentary on this one year that no one gives fucks about. But before I do that, I'm going to give you a 5-minute detail why I'm doing this video, okay folks? And this is the reason why I'm doing a commentary on this video, okay folks? So let's get this commentary video started. Now, since the video is all done, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts of this video. And those are my final thoughts. Well folks, I hope you liked the video, but if you guys send me nasty comments, I will block you.
Evil Brosif only called me boring and complained about the length of my videos in a vain effort to silence my critiques that he didn't like. Heck, even his hatred for what I said about religion was another manipulative excuse for him to throw more of the same old Super 12 derived Confused Matthew apologetics in my face when I said no more and tried to leave it behind. Him critiquing my block policy was just a hissy fit at me setting healthy boundaries that he despised. This so-called parody was much more bullying in reality, since he laughed at my pain and rallied many other YouTubers to join in, resulting to me being dogpiled with over 50 videos within less than 3 months, all because he refused to fuck off when I blocked him.
I tried criticising this guy twice. First time he disabled the comments, and the second time I got blocked. Well, there is a saying, 3rd time's the charm. And I'm going to be cutting to the parts I will be commenting on.
David the Savior made this video solely to force me to deal with him when I didn't want to, only telling me to be blunt in my commentaries as a tool of manipulation for smuggling in more Confused Matthew apologetics. I blocked David the Savior for jumping on the bandwagon in the form of giving me flack, telling me to put up with the torrent of online verbal abuse I was getting in order to quote-unquote take criticism, and no, he had no right whatsoever to make this so-called commentary on me.
How dare you call me stupid and say I'm not bright, evil broseph! You are a liar! And that is slander! I am very intelligent, highly educated, and how dare you take me for being stupid all because I go into—
Calm down, little boy.
I'm blocking you for telling me to calm down and calling me a little boy. I yelled at that one part whether you liked Kai or not because Evil Broseph outright lied through his teeth about my intelligence. Lying is no little issue. It is one of the worst things you can do.
Really? You blocked me all because I told you to calm down? Plus, did you even realize why I even called you a little boy? Simple, you were yelling and acting like one. I mean, wow, you really are a little boy. It really amazes me.
Leonard only angered me even further by telling me to calm down, especially since he called me a little boy just to make me feel small. He fully incriminated himself as the undisputed aggressor by recording himself having given me unprovoked flack and how he was blocked for it. Him calling me little boy was both a form of ad hominem known as tone policing and a form of abuse known as invalidation, never even trying to get a clue as to why I was so angry at the time. He definitely didn't use his brain to figure out that one time I yelled at the top of my lungs was totally staged, only for the one part in which Evil Broseph doubled down on willfully insulting my intelligence. I didn't yell like that at any other point of my video in question, nor in any of my other videos. Those 3 clips I covered are just the tip of the iceberg of how the only reason I was cyberbullied with Confused Matthew Apologetics past 2013 at all was Block-Eavding by opinion shield fanatics who rebelled against my boundaries to the point of driving me out of college and ruining my life. Before you go to the comments to tell me that I somehow can't take criticism, may I remind you that Evil Bros's Block-Eavding was solely based on his staunch refusal to take criticism of certain ideas like religion and Confused Matthew. This was definitely harassment due to being an imbalance of power of the commentary community ganging up on me with repeated effort to force a Confused Matthew apologist agenda down my throat when I said no. Had it been constructive criticism or just criticizing me and my work in of itself, there would have been far fewer videos like this about me than shown in this collage, but that wasn't the case. And that fall 2013 dogpile wasn't even the last phase of that bandwagon on me to be started by a Block-Eavding abuser. Granted that MacBoy Redux, now iMac Media 93, ended that bandwagon in 2018, it still hurts because the commentary community chose to drag it out when it definitely would have ended in 2013 had it only been those who believed in that Simba's an asshole nonsense touted by Confused Matthew. Setting boundaries, including on the internet, is essential in us getting along. If someone blocks you out of basic self-care, such as to prevent further drama, like why I blocked my critics in, say, 2013, please move on and don't retaliate nor make excuses for what the person who blocked you finds objectionable, since that will only make matters worse on the long haul. Thanks.
Make a movie and all you do is get criticized, and people try to make decisions about what you're going to do before you do it. You know, it's not much fun, and you can't experiment. You can't do anything. You have to do it a certain way. I don't like